Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. My name is BiglyShronk and today we will be reviewing an addition to the mod review we did last week, the Medieval Buildings mod. This is the End add-on. This mod adds 5 new incredible structures into the End to increase your exploration experience. So if you enjoy this video or any other content I do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to create more content like this for you. It does truly mean the world. We're just gonna jump right in. Like I said, adds 5 fantastic new structures, very much like the first Medieval Buildings mod. First off, we'll start off is the castle, the biggest structure of them all. This thing is massive and fully explorable. You can see there's all these spawners even to increase the challenge. They got stray spawners in here, which is pretty crazy. You walk in and oh my gosh, this place is full of them. But let's take a look. See, we got towers for beds. Don't sleep in those. You definitely do not want to sleep in those. They got some skeleton skulls, more skeleton skulls, so very well lootable there. This castle has so many different rooms, including a throne room, which looks very nice. Again, the design for this is absolutely fantastic, and the loot, of course, being, I think, standard end city loot with the chests. Man, that is crazy. Everywhere I look, there seems to be a stray spawner, too. Holy moly. They even have a master bedroom in here that looks super nice. Oh my gosh, they even have Vex spawners in here too. Oh dear, that is crazy. But this thing is huge, and I would definitely recommend being super beefed up when trying to take out this tower, because it is already looking pretty insane. Yeah, so definitely worth going in and tackling, but not without the proper precautions and proper gear. Coming up next is very similar to the first mod. The house. The house is a very simple, easy design here. It looks very nice. It does look like it belongs as well. I love the way it looks, especially with the chorus flower pot. Very cool. You go inside and it is a run-of-the-mill house. However, of course, you have Vexes spawning everywhere. And the loot is what you would expect from just a regular house. You have some odds and ends, some extra food, which definitely would be necessary for this adventure. And you have a few brewing stands also to take, which is very helpful. You have some other plants, some bookshelves. Overall, this is such a quaint little area. The house is definitely one of those structures that is needed in sense of, oh, these are materials you need to survive, and definitely not just loot and treasures. Definitely worth the exploration and looting. And I think this could suffice with medium gear. Coming up next is one of the more abstract ones, which I thought. It's the pyramid. The pyramid is a very dull colored. Now, I don't mean that in a bad way. It is very much one-toned. There is no pop of the purple, but it does light up like a beacon. At first, I was worried that the pyramid would go unnoticed, say if you were flying around. But it does light up quite a bit, and it's pretty, you know, you got some sandstone in there too, so it is pretty much, it does capture the eye very well. Up at the top, you have an endermite spawner, which is interesting to say the least, which all these structures have many different, like, mob spawners. Oh gosh, she is going bonkers. But inside is the treasure room. I don't think there's any, like, actual door inside. I think it is just, you have to mine your way in. And the loot is very much reminiscent of the pyramids in the overworld, as you can see. You know, nothing too crazy, nothing spectacular. A good amount of gold, some diamonds. You know, it's a fair amount of loot, I will say. It is very good. And it's not, like, anything super crazy, which I honestly love about this mod. Taking a look at the inside of the pyramids, it looks super cool. I love the, like, tombs and the, like, graves, or the coffins, I think this is what this would be. And I do believe that there are more, yeah, there are more spawners in here. Interesting. It does definitely increase the chances of death, But with the spawners being endermite, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. The pyramid does add quite a bit of diversity, just like all the other structures. Even with the color palette, very different, and also it adds to the lore, I think, more with the ancient cities, because you have those tombs in there to make it feel more lived in. Like, these structures are incredible at making the world feel way more lived in than it ever has before. Coming up next, we have a very familiar structure, but with an insane twist: the ship. The ship can spawn at ancient cities. This one happened to spawn with a regular ship on the horizon as well, I think. Yeah, right there. But this one is absolutely massive. I do love the look of it. I love how bright the magenta carpets can be. The overall detail, I know I've said it so much, but I cannot get over the incredible detail that each of these structures have. It is truly insane. One thing I do also really, really love about these ships in particular is that there are no elytra. You cannot find any wings in these structures, which means it's not taking away from the other exploration experience, still encouraging you to take over the regular ship at the same time, which I think it's very, very cool that the mod developers did that, where it still entices you to explore this one, but still encourages you to stick true to the vanilla Minecraft world as well. Holy moly, there's even phantoms here. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure how I feel about that. The ship is definitely one of the better looking structures. This looks absolutely fantastic. I love the design. Again, I say it time and time again, but it is truly fantastic. Like I said, if you want to check out this mod in the description below, please do. The link will be there. Super easy and super fun to use. I definitely would recommend. And last but not least, we have one more super small structure, the shrine. The shrine reminds me of the desert wells that you will come across in the overworld. It's something there just to make it feel lived in. Very interesting. And it's super cool. And it's like, it's not hostile. This is a very much a tranquil, very, very passive area. You got allays spawning, which is super fantastic. I don't believe there's any loot under here. Yep, no loot, just a bunch of dirt with the allay spawners here. Again, this is one of these structures that I will say is a bit on the, duller side, where it doesn't have that much functionality. It's just there to add to the atmosphere to it, very much like the desert wells. You could very much take the allays, however. Like, this does, not saying that this doesn't provide anything, because the allays are here, unlike the desert well. But again, the design, even though it's small and it has no purpose other than being that, just like, oh, it adds to the world, it feels lived in. The design is incredible. Like every single structure in this mod, the design is absolutely incredible. I do love the way it looks. But that will have to do it for today's mod review, everybody. If you want to check it out for yourself, the link will be down in the description below. I definitely encourage you to check this out. And with that being said, you guys have a great day and be safe out there.